Michael SanSoucie was born in 1939 in Schenectady, New York. He describes his childhood by saying, "I'm surprised the neighbors allowed me to live long enough to grow up." His life turned around when at the age of 19, he accepted Jesus as his Savior and enrolled at Northeast Bible Institute, graduating in 1964. While there, he received his credentials with the Pendle District of the Assemblies of God and served as associate pastor in Collegeville, Pennsylvania. It was also during his time at Northeast Bible Institute that he met and married Elizabeth. In 1965, Pastor SanSoucie received his license to preach by the New York District of the Assemblies of God. After graduating, the SanSoucie spent 3.5 years pastoring Oswego, New York. In 1968, Pastor SanSoucie was ordained by the New York District. Then, along with his wife and their 2 daughters, Lisa and Brenda, they accepted the challenge of a 1-year ministry term in Alaska. When their missionary term was completed, they moved back to Schenectady and awaited direction from the Lord for their next endeavor. This came by the way of a call asking them to consider Plattsburgh, New York as their next church. In January 1970, after much prayer, they decided to accept the challenge and move to Plattsburgh. Instead of continuing to increase the church's debt by living in a rented home provided by the church, they chose to live in their camper on the church property until an apartment was constructed at the back of the church. The 4 of them lived in that little apartment for 8 years. From these humble beginnings, Pastor SanSoucie has overseen the growth of this small church building with a muddy dirt basement to the expansive campus it is today. During his tenure, Plattsburgh Assembly of God Church has been home to a vibrant, diverse, ever-changing congregation of people who have been pastored, shepherded, mentored, and loved by Pastor SanSoucie. A great many of these people have moved on and ministered for the Lord all over the world. Over the years, Pastor SanSoucie has been a pastor not only to our church, but to our community. He is a member of the local Evangelical Ministers Association and served as a presbyter for the Assemblies of God for many years. He has been described as a man's man, who is as much at home talking trucks and transmissions with the locals at McDonald's as he is sharing the compassion of Christ with a mourning parent from his congregation. There can be no doubt that Pastor is happiest when he's talking to someone, anyone, about Jesus. He has the uncanny ability to transform any conversation into an opportunity to witness. Pastor Michael SanSoucie has a pastor's heart, an evangelist's spirit, a mentor's soul. He is truly a man after God's own heart.